I've lived here my whole life. I've worked in Sydney my whole life. I couldn't think of anywhere better to live and bring up my family. It's got everything you want in a big city. Sydney Harbour is such a beautiful harbour. It connects the north and the east by what is a fantastic piece of infrastructure, which is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. You know, it's just such a pleasure to stroll down to the Opera House or down to Circular Quay and take it all in. Last weekend, I took the kids down to the local beach where I live, which is Clovelly. We went snorkeling, looking at the fish, and it's amazing to think that less than a kilometre away from my home, I'm looking at fish swimming around in the ocean and swimming with my kids, and I just couldn't think how much luckier I could be. You don't necessarily have to go into the city to get good fine dining. You know, there's some fantastic places up and down the coastline. I mean, my favourite place in Sydney is in Bondi. There's a fantastic restaurant. You can see the surfers take off, and during summer, I mean, the sun doesn't set until sort of late in the evening, so you can sit there for hours and just watch life go by. It's just such a beautiful spot. You know, there's a beautiful coastline walk in the eastern suburbs. It tracks the whole coastline and it goes from Maroubra Beach on the south all the way to Bondi. It's probably a 50-minute walk, and you know, at times it actually steps out over the ocean. You can see the ocean below you, and it just really clears the mind and puts you at ease, and you just feel so lucky, you know, living in such a beautiful country. It's the international city of Australia. I would say most of the corporations would have their headquarters either in Sydney or Melbourne, but most likely in Sydney. Australia is becoming more of a technology hub. You know, we've had some fantastic success stories in the last couple of years. Australia is becoming on the radar when it comes to technology and supporting a growing global segment of the market. The office in Sydney has all-round aspects. We look out to the south and you can see the planes landing at Sydney Airport. If we look towards the east, we get glimpses of the harbour. I mean, this is my second stint. You know, when I left Citi and went to a competitor, you know, it was a very, very different culture, and to be honest, I came back, you know, for the people. City of Australia is, you know, we're very well connected into the globe. Our clients are connected to all the offices overseas there. The Australian pension market is such a growing part of the market, and our clients are, you know, they own toll roads, they own airports, they own shopping centres. You know, we're becoming such a big asset base looking to deploy that capital, and Citi is well placed to provide either access to those markets or advice on the way through. Citi's represented, you know, across all the countries, all the asset classes, and if a client's looking for a true global partner, you know, they must think of Citi.